Hello, do you like Italian food? Well, today I have a recipe for one of the most common and beloved Italian dishes, lasagna. And my twist is to include lots of veggies along with some other nutritious ingredients to make it a heart-healthy entree. But trust me, this version is as tasty as the original, if not more so. So I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and now I'm going to pre-cook some of the veggies before I put my lasagna together. First up, I have 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. You could use canola if you prefer, heating up in my large saucepan over medium heat. I'm adding in 4 teaspoons of minced garlic, and 1 small onion that I've chopped. And I'm going to saute that for about 4 minutes, stirring frequently. My garlic and onion are looking good, and now I'm going to add in more veggies. First up, I have 1½ cups of kale that I've washed, rinsed, and chopped up. This is a super nutritious dark green leafy vegetable, something we should be eating more of for sure. All right, in that goes. And you could use spinach or Swiss chard instead if you prefer. Next up, I have 2½ cups of eggplant that I've diced into 1/2-inch pieces. You can also use yellow squash instead if you like. Next up, 1½ cups of diced fresh tomatoes, or you could use no salt added diced canned tomatoes instead if you wish. And last, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And I'll give that a stir and cook about 3 minutes more. Okay, time to add in our ground beef. I've turned the heat up to medium-high, and now I'm adding in 1 pound of extra lean ground beef. You could also use extra lean ground turkey. Just look for the 95% lean to get the lowest fat option. Now, if you wanted to make this a vegetarian lasagna, just leave out the meat. I'm going to stir that up and let the meat cook until it browns slightly and the liquid is absorbed for about 5 minutes. Now it's time to add in my mushrooms. I have 2¼ cups of diced white mushrooms. Next, I have 1 cup of low-sodium cannellini beans that I've drained and rinsed, as that gets rid of even more sodium. And I'll add those in. Okay, now 3 more ingredients. In goes 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Any vinegar will do. 1 tablespoon no salt added canned tomato paste. And 1 8-ounce can of no salt added tomato sauce. I'm going to give that a stir. And now I'll finish the sauce off by adding 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, 1 teaspoon of Italian blend herbs, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, another good stir. And now I'm going to reduce the heat to medium and let that simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. Okay, my sauce has been cooking for about 20 minutes, and now it's time to put together our lasagna. This is a fun step to let the kids help you do. Here I have a 9 by 13 inch oven-proof dish, and I'll start with my lasagna noodles. I have a total of 9 fiber-rich, whole-grain lasagna noodles that I cooked earlier. So first, I'm going to put just a little sauce on the bottom of my pan. And then layer 3 noodles. And then spread 1/3 of my veggie beef and bean sauce over the top. And here I have a 1/2 cup of low-fat ricotta cheese. And I'm going to use about half of it now and drop spoonfuls over the sauce. Now repeat. And now I'm going to top that with a 1/2 cup of shredded low moisture part skim mozzarella cheese that I mixed with 1 teaspoon of Italian blend of dried herbs. And now it's ready for the oven. And I'll just bake that for 30 minutes until the cheese melts and all the veggies get soft enough to blend in with the sauce. And here is the lasagna out of the oven and ready to serve. It smells so good. I'm going to cut a piece so you can see how good it looks. If you have extra time on the weekend, double the recipe and make 2 lasagnas. Use whatever vegetables you have on hand. Freeze the extra lasagna for busy weekends. So there you have it, a hearty comfort food recipe that should please everyone in the family. Enjoy.